us through what is going on right now. And I believe we have, if not live pictures, pictures from just a short time ago of a search that's underway right now.
Yeah, and what you're seeing, Tony, is the DEA helping out with a search warrant being executed on the offices, the clinic of Dr. Conrad Murray. This is the doctor that was with Michael Jackson at the time of his death. He has been interviewed by investigators here in Los Angeles, but clearly they are going in looking for more material. We just got off the phone with a spokesperson for Dr. Murray's attorneys. They say they are completely surprised by this. They say that they have been cooperating. In fact, they said anything that they want from us, we're more than willing to give them, saying that they're surprised that a search warrant was served. Clearly what is happening here is that at some level in this investigation, there was enough probable cause for them to take it to another level. Now, whether they are looking at Dr. Murray's complete history, at other patients outside the Jackson case, we don't know. But clearly, something during this investigation prompted them to take this to another level, and that's why you're seeing the search warrant served.
Yeah, Ted, this is interesting because we'd heard rumblings and accounts that it was beginning to become less likely that charges would be filed in any way, shape, or form in this case. And then you see something like this going on, and you wonder, to your point, something has obviously happened here.
Yeah, and you know, as far as charges being filed or not filed, we've heard everything from both extremes. We won't know until we're waiting on the coroner's report. According to the coroner here in L.A., toxicology is back. They are waiting on some tissue samples and some analysis of those, and they are obviously writing these reports. They're not going to make this public until they have figured everything out. Obviously, they're going very slowly with this, but they have the toxicology back, according to the coroner's office here, and maybe that plays into this, maybe it doesn't, but clearly at some point in this investigation, there was probable cause, enough probable cause for them to go get a warrant and not just ask for whatever materials they're looking for, but to go in unannounced and search themselves for it.
Well, if you would, walk us through the Conrad Murray story to this point. As you mentioned, he was with Michael Jackson, and my recollection is that immediately after he disappeared for a while. Is that correct? And he wasn't available to the authorities, and then at some point he became available and submitted to at least one interview, right?
Yeah, well, he definitely didn't disappear from anywhere, but here's basically what happened. We'll just start from the beginning real quickly.
Please.
Murray meets Jackson back in 2005, 2006 in Las Vegas. When Jackson's preparing for this tour, he wants Murray to be his personal physician, so he's hired by AEG for $150,000 a month, basically to make sure this guy's healthy. Jackson dies in his care at his home. Murray went with Jackson. You heard him on that 911 call. He performed CPR. There was some controversy about that, too, because he did it on the bed. But he went with Jackson to the hospital, talked to doctors there, talked to investigators there. There was a lapse of time where he was waiting for his attorney to come from Houston before he went in to talk to investigators. And that's where this disappearance came. But he absolutely never disappeared.